Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan Eduardo Herrera and today I'm going to talk about the explain about the two lesson plan for the this signature teaching English to adolescents and adults for the tax 5 materials and lesson planning. Okay, my lesson 1 is this is is based to 7th grade students, adolescents to 7th grade. Skill to be developed is reading, writing, and speaking. The main topic is the WH questions. WH question is the main thing for the learning English process. The learning strategy is the direct method. The time is 2 hours in a classroom. This is the objective. Is four objectives. The first is that the students understand the use of WH question in daily life. The second, that the students create sentences using the appropriate structure and using the WH questions. And the third, that the students correctly pronounce the WH questions. And fourth or last, the student will be recorded individually mentioning a brief argument where the WE questions is used. This is the four objective in this the lesson plan number one. Okay, one. One is so introduction in our class in this step. The dynamic of the class will be very common. This is a normal class because it is a classroom. It's a team common. W question is a main team. And it's necessary sample the classroom in this moment. Okay. Presentation activity. Okay. In this step, the presentation is the main theme that the teacher explained to the students. For example, will we know the words with which question and which question they are used, the importance of these words for develop of the students' learning process, and also the teacher that know the difference WH question: what, why, when, where, who, which, how. This is the WH question, and everything know these words. Okay. For last in our practice, our class in this lesson plan one number one is 2 hours. The first hours is theoretical, and the second hour is practice. In the second hour, the teacher to 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 give the students the next exercise. This is some examples for the WH questions. Okay. In the classroom, each student will go to the board. They will choose any of the WH question and write an example on the board, or if they wish, they can say the example orally. The teacher that will evaluate spelling, vocabulary, and pronunciation. Each student is going to the front to the classroom and say an oral expression the one sentence about the WH question. Okay, and the second activity in our class is each student will make a short text where they will use a last two WH question, maximum 10 lines in a paper because of, why a paper, because the students when finish this activity, the paper is to give to the teacher for the qualification. Okay. Production activity. This is step is qualification for this activity in the classroom for the students. Uh, the teacher going to qualification, then the follow moment. The test theory, class participation, is say the student going to from and say some W equation or expression uh, for to everything the students and homework on total 100 points. Okay. Assignment activity. This is the homework. The homework we can find in the lesson plan. I hope you like this homework for the students. Okay. This is the lesson 2. The lesson 2 is another main topic. In this case is demonstrative adjective for the same students, 7th grade A2 adolescents. The same learning strategy, the direct method, and time 2 hours. And the objective is the same of the WH question for in this case change this objective. Improve the use of English for the final presentation at the end of the period in this school. And know the difference and main of outstanding characteristics of demonstrative adjective. This is the difference of the adjective in the lesson 1 plan. War up activity. The teacher will we have a presentation of the demonstrative subjective theme for the students, explain everything about this theme presentation. So the teacher in front of the students in the classroom say the difference demonstrative adjective uh, to 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 the perfect use of demonstrative adjective is essential to start a communication with the other people is main to the learning English process. Okay, the demonstrative adjectives are this. This is a sharp main important for this activity. Okay, practice. The practice is the second hour because also is 2 hours. The first hour is historical, and the second hour is practice in a classroom. The teacher will have two will have two activities. Okay, these are some examples. Okay, the first activity, each student will make a text using all the demonstrative adjectives. The text must be on a sheet of the paper and the deliver of the teacher marking with their name or room. Is the same activity in comparison with the lesson plan 1, the first activity. Okay, the second activity, in pairs of the students create a dialogue using the last two demonstrative adjectives and present in class in a front. um, this activity, the teacher will have in count the dramatization, oral expression, and pronunciation. Okay, it should not exceed 5 minutes because this practice is a 1 hour. Pronunciation activity. This is the qualification step. This chart. We can see the the qualification form. Okay, the text query, dramatization 5 or 50, homework 20 or 2 for total 100 points. 100 points for this activity and the second lesson plan. How has said before, our homework we can find in this lesson, in lesson plan 2 in the PDF file. Thanks. This is the explain for my 2 lesson plan. I hope you like. Thank you.